Today we are in Conondale National Park and we're going to do some of the Great Walk, I believe it's called. We're going to go along Booloumba Creek and the goal is to try and explore Artist Cascades, Frog Falls, a couple of little waterfalls above Frog Falls and end up at Booloumba Creek, or Booloumba Creek Falls. We're going to hop back out, we're going to do the long trek around about 20 k's out via the fire trail. So we're joining today with Dino the Wanderer. Always out wandering somewhere. So we don't have a high clearance four-wheel drive, so we can't do a car shuttle. We could have saved half the kilometres if we could have done it that way, but we don't have that luxury. So we're going to do a few creek crossings by foot and yeah, just do the whole journey the slower way, but it's fine. We'll get there. So we've got to walk at least to the first day use area, which is about, I don't know, that's about half a k to a k, just to start off the actual track. You can technically drive this bit, it's pretty shallow, but we're just going to walk. And yeah, see you up at the day use area and we'll go from there. I'm not sure if it's a Shetland pony, but it's a cute little pony. Okay. I did this walk recently when I did Lobster Creek Falls, check that video out as well. And yeah, we're going to be heading to the right soon enough. So we've already crossed our creek that we're going to be following, but we're just going to walk a bit closer to the actual trailhead before we actually get on it, because there's no need to walk all this river part here. Alright, just reading the sign for you guys. Sure what the fuck this is, an old payphone? It's fucking weird. Must be. Camping e-ticket sticker thing. Power for the fucking, must be a switchboard for the light, which is strange. Yeah, I suppose it is, it's got a sense of light. Got a brush turkey living his best life. Okay, so we're almost at the start of the trailhead, we're back along the river, or the creek, should be called a river. A few birds about, it's probably about, I don't know, probably 13 degrees. Beautiful winter day, blue skies, should be great. Great Walk, Conondale Range. So this will be part of Summers Falls. Well, it could actually, yeah, I reckon it is. Doesn't tell you. We're just crossing back to the creek where we'll cross over once again. This is the start of our walk essentially. Got a bit of a bridge here, but you're pretty much going to get your feet wet at the first crossing anyway. So it's beautiful clear water, can't complain. Lovely river rocks, lots of colour. Beautiful blue tinge in this water. Super mossy, super soft, super rotten. Alright, so we're just walking along the track. We're a bit higher than the creek, but we will cut down. The creek will cross our path again up here. A few whip birds around. Beautiful. Alright, so we just crossed the creek to a lovely sign. Found a free shirt, some shirtless. Nah. Just going to double back. I just want to look at a tributary real quick. See if she's got any water. Okay, I'm going to do a little detour to the gold mine. See how good this is. See what we find, people. A bit of gold. Some light in here. Can't see too much. They've locked us out. Entre Noltrada. Be good if you actually could walk in here. Quick call the fire brigade, the tree's on fire. Nah, it's just the tree's a bit wet and the sun's drying it off and making a bit of steam. It's a massive worm. No, he's alive. He's just very no energy because it's not warm yet. Can you live not on the trail so you don't die? Alright, we're going to check out a strangler can. This is very bizarre. I don't understand the premise behind it. It's made an egg. It's better than I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be some little weird thing on the ground. Huh. Alright, let's move on. Okay. Alright, we're crossing the creek. We've actually crossed 3 tribs that I'm going to suss out in future events that could have some good waterfalls. But today the focus is this Booloumba Creek. Look at this artist cascade. It's a decent size actually. Really, really nice. Well, the goal now is to try and creek hop up to Booloumba Falls. See Frog Falls and everything in between, so how awesome. Really good swimming spot here, eh? Good size. What blows my mind is that Gardeners Falls in Maloney, for example, is half the size, half the width, and they call that a waterfall. And this is a cascade and it's double that, so explain the logic. Alright, awesomeness. We're going to shoot around to the left here. Alright, so I've climbed around, it's pretty easy, the track takes you around naturally, you don't have to do this dodgy front fucking manoeuvre. Here I am, top of the waterfall. Woo! Dino's over there eating lunch. Alright, so as you can see, there's more levels, we're going to keep going. Alright, so it's 10 o'clock now, it's taken us 3 hours pretty much to walk to the Cascades, but let me tell you, if you're coming for a swim in summer, it's worth the effort. Like, these pools are really, really good. Just suss out the next drop here. I'm going to figure out my way around, probably going to be on the left again. So yeah, we're going to be staying off the track for now, because the track bypasses the creek and you won't get to see all this stuff like the Frog Falls and that, so let's get at it. Shout out in the comments if you've done this creek hop all the way to the falls. So I've been to Booloumba Falls and climbed down a couple of levels, but I haven't done this bit in between. So today is about joining the gaps of the walk, and well, joining the gaps of the creek really, to see these awesome cascades. There's at least 6 cascades if you count Frog Falls as well. It's going to be more than that, because you can see there's already 2 here. So I don't know how many they class as cascades in this section, whether it's 2 or 3 or 1 or what. Anyway, it's a pretty epic flow. Another good deep little swimming hole. Well, you can actually go either way, so that's cool. Alright, so they're the 2 main drops of the cascades. Now it's just going to be small cascades, so these don't have a name. So there we just cruise along, see what we get. Next stop is, the next big one should be Peters. Sorry, Frog Falls. This is a different creek. A little section of cascades. On we go. A little section of cascade. Cascade section. This is a really cool section. There's a lot of force in this water, right? So we're going to keep meandering our way around. Yeah, it's just going to be a lot of cascades and a lot of boulders, but as long as it yields us good stuff, we're happy. Alright, next cascade, we're going to shoot around to the left. We've got a big one coming up, it's going to look good. Look at this fucking waterfall, it's amazing. Massive swimhole. Got the chasm cave over there happening too. It could even be a tributary waterfall in summer. Alright, we're just trying to climb over now. I think there's multiple options here, looks pretty good. Alright, so on top of Frog Falls. This is the rope here they use to meet themselves out to the edge a bit closer so they can jump off safely. This is very slick and you do not want to die. How awesome, eh? Little cool pool above, another cascade section. Boulders galore, like a little mini cave. epic, people. If you don't know about it, come fucking do it. It's amazing. Look at this plant, it's submerged. Massive boulders, a little cascade. I think we're better off going through a little rock. Well, it's not that small, but decent sized cave. Oh wow, you can go right in. Crazy, look at that shit just jammed in there. Alright, we're just trying to find our way through. Once across back over. Alright, so we've got around pretty easily. Got another cascade, you can see just more boulders, another cascade coming, and then we're going to have a bend, and then we're going to have 4 waterfalls close together, or four cascades. We're going to find out. They're marked on the map anyway. And we'll turn off to get back to the junction of Peters Creek, and then Booloumba Falls. There's the next cascade, guys. Awesome. Cool little cascade. Got a canto here that wants to enjoy the scenery. Hello. It's camouflage with the rock. Alright, so we're nearly at our bend with our next 4 waterfalls, so we'll find out. Alright, next cascade. We're going to move up and around. Alright, so this is the first one of 4 waterfalls that have no name on this river. So, this creek, fucking she's flowing. Amazing. Alright, we're going to try and get up and around. Alright, so we climbed up and around. It's pretty steep up, pretty steep down. Got into the second level. She's pumping, eh? And yeah, I've got to still go up and around to get around to the next bit. Alright, so this is top of this first drop of the falls. Little cascade slide right down. Oh, let's go. Big up and around again. Got the rope to climb up. Come on, rope. We'll get up here. There's some yellow string to follow, so we'll see how it goes. Not quite sure which fucking way they're going, but geez, it's kind of directing you through there, so we'll see. Alright, so we found the rope down to get down to the top of this falls. Geez, fucking hard, gnarly country in here, eh? We've got 1-2 levels here. A little one above it. Yeah, cool. Check these levels out, holy shit. It's crazy. Alright, up we got the next level, look at it. Fucking crazy. Just keeps giving and giving on these ones. Awesome little pool up here, look at the size of it. Only a tiny cascade, but fuck, she's cool. Let's see what we find over here. The epic fucking views out here, eh? Holy shit. Yee! There we are, we're just there before. Yeah, boy. Alright, the next cascade. Where we go? Alright, the next cascade. Look at this fucking wall. There's a corner here with a pool, and then the cascade bends around. We're nearly at Red Knife. Alright, so we've got a set of cascades, a lot of boulders in here. We're just trying to debate which way to get through, whether we try and get out or whether we try and get through. We'll find out. Alright, we decided to abandon the creek because I just think it's going to be too hectic to get the last bit through. I do remember being at the base of Booloumba Falls, looking down this way, and just thought this little section looked pretty fucking how's it going. So, well, I think we've seen the best of what we want to see anyway. So, this is super steep, there's not much to hang on to. We really have grass and a bit of slidey back and forth, and we've still got fuckloads more to go. Right now, Bino was trying his best to get up. And really, I don't know if you can see on the camera how vertical this thing is. This is fucking vertical. Look at the views, but holy shit. Look at the cliff on the other side. Fuck me. Alright, I'm finally back on the trail to get the fuck out of here. Woo! Fun times. I'll tell you what. Now, I'm not going to go Booloumba Falls right now, but it's going to be, yeah, we've already done it, so I'm going to head on out. I am bruised and battered and scratched, and that is fucking fun. Oh yeah. Anyway, I went out, was on this trail for about, I don't know, 9 k's to go. Yeah. Lucky we're trying to hitchhike this time. We got on the road eventually. I got to puddle past the falls because I realised this track, we're going left, just goes back along the creek. We actually want to go to the road, so we should go right, bend around to it. Alrighty, so it's pretty much getting dark. probably barely even see me, but I'm still walking the road back. Fun times. But yeah, it's been a great day, epic, found some cool stuff. Definitely some sketchy climbs around some of those falls, so if you're going to do it, be mindful it's going to be not for the faint-hearted. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the journey. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Hit the notification bell to get notified of all the new misadventures. And catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. The moon is out.